Hi, today I'm going to share with you the difference between appeal and revision in the context of a check bounce case. Now, why I am reiterating as the context of the check bounce case is that the context of a regular criminal case, appeal and revision is different. Because in a regular criminal case, there will be public prosecutor and there will be prosecution. Somebody called prosecution, the state. So therefore, the meaning of appeal and revision in a regular criminal case is different from the meaning of appeal and revision in a check bounce case. Now coming to the difference between appeal and revision. So the trial court conducts the case and decides in the case of the complainant or the accused. So once the case is decided in favor of the complainant or the accused, now what are the remedies when it is decided in favor of the complainant, and what are the remedies if it is decided in favor of the accused? I made another video. Kindly go through that video. I am not going to discuss here because this video will increase in its length. Now trial courts decides the case in favor of some party, one party, either the complainant or the accused. Now the entire case record is questioned in a higher forum. It could be sessions court, which is the district court in a criminal matters is called the sessions court, or the high court. Now when the entire case is questioned, when the entire case is carried to the higher forums, it is appeal. Now while conducting the case in a trial court, there will be a series of proceedings. And if any party is aggrieved with one proceeding, that proceeding could take away the right from one party and give it to the other party. At that point of time, the aggrieved must seek revision. So basically revision is questioning a part of the case. Appeal is questioning the entire case. That is a fundamental difference between appeal and revision. For example, accused is summoned to the court. Now, if anybody is summoned to the court, it is the duty of the party to come to the court. His right is not prejudiced at the stage of summoning the accused, summoning the party. After hearing the party, if the right is decided against the party, then he can question that interlocutory order, question that proceeding which went against him in the higher courts. Then that is revision. So appeal is questioning the entire case in the higher courts. Revision is questioning a proceeding or a part of the case in the higher courts. This is the fundamental difference which you should remember. Revision can be filed by the complainant also. Complainant can also be aggrieved in the trial court. There could be situations, I can't explain the exact situation, but there could be situations where the right of a complainant will also be decided in the stage of evidence or in the stage of leading documentary evidence. Somewhere some document may be allowed, some document may not be allowed in accordance with the Evidence Act. There could be hundreds of situations where the right of a complainant is also decided against the complainant. Then that proceeding is questioned in the higher court. So a part of the case is questioned in the higher court, and the case in the trial court is not at all disturbed. It runs as it is. As per the book, it goes on. But the party who's lost the right has to seek the remedy. Then he has to come for revision. So revision is very narrow. Appeal is very broad. Appeal is the right of the party. Revision is the right of the court. Revision is discretionary. Court can re-examine it or not, it is left to the court. In appeal, oral evidence is examined again, documentary evidence is examined again. Question of law is examined, question of fact is examined. But in revision, nothing happens. In revision, only that question of law, only that proceeding, only that part of the case is examined by the higher courts in the context of jurisdiction. So there should be some jurisdictional error. Jurisdictional error means question of law, that the court below did not exercise the jurisdiction vested in it, or the court below exceeded the jurisdiction vested with it, or the court misused the jurisdiction vested in it. So it is a jurisdictional error. Revision is a jurisdictional error. Appeal doesn't have any jurisdiction because once appeal is a right. Once appeal is filed, it is decided. Either way, it is decided. So revision is very narrow. Appeal is very broad. Entire case is examined in the appeal. Only a part of the case is examined in revision. So therefore, the journey of the complainant in a trial court, I'll summarize it. The journey of a complainant in the trial court is that if his case is allowed, then accused is the aggrieved. Accused will file an appeal in the sessions court. And if the sessions court dismisses the appeal of the accused, then the remedy for the accused is the revision before the High Court. Generally, if there is no appeal, then revision is the remedy. All non-appealable orders, revision is the remedy. This is also one of the point for considering revision. So the accused is convicted. He can go for an appeal before the sessions court. If that is also dismissed, he can go for a revision before High Court. If that is also dismissed, he has to approach Supreme Court. This I had already highlighted in my earlier video. Now if complaint is dismissed, the aggrieved is complainant. He has to go for appeal before the High Court. There is no appeal for the complainant before the sessions court. Only if High Court gives a permission, appeal can be filed. Because acquittal, once a party is acquitted, court takes a positive view of that. So in appeal, the complainant can appeal before the High Court, and after that, if appeal is dismissed, he has to go to Supreme Court. So the major difference between appeal and revision is that appeal is very broad, as I said earlier. Even it is so broad that acquittal can be converted into conviction, conviction can be converted into acquittal in appeal. But that is not the case in revision. In revision, if once the party is acquitted, if once the accused is acquitted in revision, the higher courts cannot convert that acquittal into conviction. So there is a huge limitation on the revision. So that is the fundamental difference between appeal and revision. So the point to remember is, appeal is questioning the entire case at the higher court. Revision is questioning only a part of the case at the higher court or a proceeding in the higher court. If you could remember this principle, then you will not forget the difference between appeal and revision. Right is decided. That proceeding also where revision is being sought, right must be decided. Remember this. Without deciding the right in an interlocutory order, so every proceeding is an interlocutory order. In the entire case, there are series of interlocutory orders. So one interlocutory order is taken to the higher court to examine, re-examine, then that is revision. Hope I was clear enough. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you have any doubts, kindly comment. I will be happy to answer that comment, or I will make another video so that it will be useful to others. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.